How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Joe and welcome to a brand new video. So today we're back with episode 4 of the Ironman series on Elkoy, and in the last episode I spent quite a bit of time working on skilling, and I enjoyed skilling quite a lot. And I think what I might do in this episode is maybe start working on a load of different skills and see how fast each of them are to train up. For example, I'll try out crafting, and if it's quite fast I might get like level 80 plus, because it would be good to get things like dragon hide for high level PVM. And obviously dragon hide would actually be our best in slot gear at the moment. I think maybe in the next episode, if I've got myself some better gear, I might look at doing something like barrows or some higher level PVM, because I would definitely like to upgrade this setup. So that is the plan for now. And also, if you guys want to go ahead and enter the episodically, if that is the right word, giveaway, then go ahead and comment your in-game name down below in the comments section, and I will choose a winner for the 1 bill giveaway every video. And also I will be giving away 1 bill at the end of this video, so stick around if you did enter in last week to see if you've won. Alright guys, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Alright, well, I've just started working on some wood cutting, and as you can see I'm already level 36 from the first inventory, which is pretty nice, so hopefully it's going to be relatively fast to train up. Now unfortunately I've been told that it's pretty hard to get yourself a decent axe, and you do in fact have to smith it or get it from a monster drop. You unfortunately can't buy it like you can with the rune pickaxe, so potentially I'll go ahead and smelt myself an addy axe. Can I do that? Let's have a see. Adamant. Oh no, mind, I think that's a bit too high level. Level 71. Okay. So maybe if I get my smithing up a little bit more, I can get an addy axe, and I don't mind training with that because the XP is so fast anyway. But maybe I'll try it out just using a myth axe. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I can make one of those anyway, so we'll see how fast it goes. Oh, well, it turns out that I already have a mithril axe in my bank. I don't know why when I searched XE that it didn't come up. Maybe I have an even better one, let's see. No, I'm pretty sure myth is the best. I keep getting these bird's nests with eggs in them, and I'm actually not entirely sure what they're for. Is this a pet? Maybe I can hatch it some way. Regardless, we've hit 60 woodcutting already, so it's definitely a pretty fast skill to train. But using the myth axe with willows seems to be fairly efficient at the moment, so I'll probably just stick with this for a little bit, and then potentially we'll start working on some fletching, see how many levels we can get with the logs we've got, and then if we need some more logs we'll go back to woodcutting. Alright, well, here is level 20 fletching coming in. Decided to start on some fletching. I'm not entirely sure if I can start oak now. Ah yeah, orc shortbow. I don't know what that accent was, but yeah. Anyway, we can do oak now. Oh, well, we actually just got ourselves a third one of these eggs, and I believe that is all of them now. So I don't know if you can get multiple of these, but I've got the Saradomin, the Zamrock, and the Guthix one at the moment, which is pretty sweet. I have no idea how to use them, but maybe we can hatch them sometime. Well, fletching is pretty damn fast. As you can see, we're going to hit level 40 in just a second. And one nice feature is if you press, I think it's like make X. Let me have a quick see. Make X. Yeah, then it actually makes all of the bows or whatever you're making in your inventory, which is pretty damn helpful. But there you go, level 40 coming in, so I guess we can start on our willow logs now. Right, I've just used the rest of my willow logs. As you can see, I got myself a decent amount of unstrung bows, and I actually got to level 62, which is pretty decent. So what I'm thinking now is probably going to cut some maple logs and then fletch those into maple shortbow or maple longbows. I think maple longbows I can do, and that should be some pretty decent XP. And then potentially pick some flax and spin it into bowstring, and then use that to make some bows. We'll see. I'm not sure why you'd play a private server to pick flax, but it's possibly a good way to train up our fletching. Well, as always, I managed to miss the important level, but there is 75 woodcutting, meaning we can now cut magic trees, which is pretty damn sweet. We've still got ourselves a mithril axe, so potentially need to improve that at some point, but I think I'm going to go ahead and woodcut a little bit more, collect some more maples, and then we'll get back onto the fletching grind. Alright, so I decided to AFK a little bit because I had some things to do IRL, and I actually got myself to 80 woodcutting from cutting yew logs, so I think I should have a decent amount of these in the bank hopefully, and I might actually just go ahead quickly and see if we can actually click on the home teleport, see what kind of XP I can get from fletching these, because if it's good, potentially I may go ahead and AFK for a while, but if not, maybe I'll just look at doing something like maples, as they are pretty fast to cut. So, can I do yew longbows? I can. Interesting. I wonder what level you need for them. Right, and the XP? What? 67 mil? That's pretty OP. Ah, 2.250. Alright, that's pretty good. It does take quite a while to cut these though, compared to how fast I can cut maple logs, so maybe if I need to AFK I'll collect these, but I'm not too sure, we'll see. So for some strange reason I decided I wanted to do some agility, and I've just gone up the first obstacle, and I have no idea where to go next. Why is it so glitched out? Alright, I've definitely found the agility meta. All you do is just keep climbing over this net and get yourself some fast XP. Mate, if you have roofs toggled on, it completely screws up the agility course. Hang on, how do I do it? Dot dot toggle roofs. I think I just changed it. Yeah, look. There's like no click box. I wondered why it was so messed up before. So now if I do this, I can click just fine. Alright. Right, I'm not entirely sure what the next course is, but we have just hit level 50 agility. Let's see what else we can do. Maybe we can do the agility course in the wilderness at some point? I'm not sure. It's times like these where you have to stop and contemplate your life when you realise that you're training agility on a private server. Mate, I've legit just spent like 30 minutes training up to level 63 because I thought that I couldn't get this gree. And wow, did I just get 13k XP? Oh my god, mate. Why did I not buy this earlier? I was going to train all the way to level 70 just so that I could do the wilderness agility course, but obviously I'm going to complete like one lap of this and then I'll probably be level 70. Alright, wait for it. I think this should be it. Mate, this animation is pretty sick. Doing bare backflips. Will we get it? Hey, level 70 to the wilderness. Bro, why is there a corrupt Zuriel's top on the floor? What the fuck? How can I pick it up? What the hell was that from? Mate, that is definitely not supposed to happen. It's corrupt, so I think it's the one that requires like 20 defense or something. But even so, that's pretty damn sweet. Alright boys, level 80 agility coming in. I think I'm going to wrap that up there because agility is pretty AIDS. And I've also been told that the Apatol course is actually one of the better ones. The Wildy course doesn't seem to give much more XP, so I'm not sure why that is, considering it needs a higher level requirement. But regardless, we're going to start on a different skill now. I'm thinking maybe some fishing. Alright, well I've probably been AFKing lobsters for about 15 minutes or so, and already we're at level 70, which is pretty sweet, so I'm going to keep going until maybe 75, and then we'll start working on some cooking. Right, that'll do for now. I'm kind of bored of fishing lobsters. I think we got like 250 or something. Let's have a see. 249, why would you do that to me? But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cook some of these shrimps and anchovies, and hopefully that'll get us to level 40. Oh my days, fam. It's like 3 in the morning and I genuinely just tried to use one of these on the torch, for fuck's sake. Alright, sweet, just the shrimps alone managed to get us to level 40, very nice. Alright, well I'm going to wrap things up there guys. I've just about used up all of my lobsters and I'm closing in on 80 cooking, which is pretty sweet. I was looking back at the start of the video and I think I've got something like 380 total levels in this video, so that's pretty damn sweet. And I think what I'll do in the next one is work on some of the stats that are still at level 1. Maybe look at getting at my crafting quite a bit because that would be pretty beneficial in terms of getting higher level gear. So that's the plan for now, and before we wrap up the video I'll go ahead and choose the 1 bill giveaway winner. Alright, well as none of you guys actually commented your in-game name on the last episode that I did, I thought I'd just go ahead and select one from episode 1. So I've got 30 comments on the video. I'll go ahead and generate a number. Number 5. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This fella here, I'm not going to try and pronounce your name, but congratulations. Could he possibly be online? Is this right? Wait, let me spell it right. Alright, there we go. He's not online, but I've got a little notepad here with the current winners. Let me just check how to spell his name again. Alright, I think that's right. So if either of you guys are watching this video, you've both won 1 bill, so go ahead and hit me up if you haven't already, and hopefully you can claim your prize. Alright guys, that is it from me. Make sure you go ahead and comment your in-game name in the comment section down below if you want a chance at winning 1 bill cash. I'm going to be doing that every single episode, so if you guys want to try and win, make sure you do that. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you all soon for another video.